Welcome back, guys, to another video on the Sir Grizzles channel. Today I will be teaching you guys playmaking tips for controller players. If you guys enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and on to the video. Before this video starts, let's talk about the basics of passing. Passing involves you holding down RB and then hitting a specific icon above your teammate's head. As you can see, Maurice on top of his head has the A button. Therefore, I would have to hold down RB, as you can see on my controller overlay on the bottom left, and then I would have to press the A button for him to receive the pass. Alright, now let's get on with the video. Alright, now let's get on with the different types of passes. So we have the overhead pass, which is just a normal pass with RB, and you hit the icon on top of your teammate's head, so A in this example. This pass is very good for just passing it to your teammate normally, but this pass has a lower success rate than this next pass, which is the chest pass. The chest pass has a higher success rate than the overhead pass. The only difference is it's very easy to steal. So as you can see, it stays low, whilst the overhead pass goes over. So when you do the chest pass, you will actually make it to your teammate more than you will with the overhead pass. Now let's get on with a bit of the harder passing maneuvers. Alright, now let's get on with the advanced passing maneuvers. So the first advanced pass is the bailout pass. The bailout pass should look something like this. The bailout pass is basically a pass that makes it look like you're shooting the basketball, but in fact you're actually passing it to your teammate. So by example, you're like, oh, I'm dribbling, ooh, spin move, ooh, step back, ooh. But then after that, you take a bad shot, so you're there, oh, gotta pass the teammate. So you pass it to your teammate, pretending it's a shot, but in fact you're passing it to your teammate, which is a very abusive way to get your teammate open, because whenever somebody sees this, like sees you shooting the basketball, they usually want to just guard you or have his teammate will either just run to the paint to try and grab the rebound, or he will try and double team you, which will give you a perfect, give your teammate a perfect wide open shot. Alright, now to teach you how to do this move. So what you do is a good trick is you hold down RB the whole time so that you can always have the passing on you. So what you do is you hold X and then tap A right or while you're holding X. So it should look something like this. So do that one more time. So you hold RB and then you hold X while tapping A or the icon on top of your teammate's head. So there you go. It's very abusive, but there is also a harder version to do this, but I wouldn't recommend it since it's very hard to do on controller and it's very easy to be stolen from. It's like I said earlier, there is the chest pass, which is a more accurate version of the bailout, but the only thing is that it looks like it shoots on top, but there's a glitch where it shoots from like between your legs. So it will still have the same trajectory of a normal chest pass. So I wouldn't recommend using this in like a normal game, but I would suggest only doing the overhead version. But I will still teach you guys how to do it if you guys want to get stylish or whatnot. So basically, a good trick is, it's basically you do the same thing as the chest pass when you're sprinting the whole way. But the difference is you do a bailout pass instead of a normal pass. So one trick is you hold right trigger and RB, and then you do the you move around and then you do the pass. So let me do this. So right, so there you can see it looks like it's shooting from like my chest. So it's very like a low pass. It's not. I wouldn't recommend it. Like I said, I would recommend the overhead pass, but it's still a cool move to do. The ball just glitched. Sorry about that. We're back. Alright, now let's get on with the combos and good ways to use these types of passes. So the good ways to use these types of passes is, of course, to bail out a shot or to try and force your opponent to commit to something so that your teammate gets a wide open look. So a good move that I would say is, by example, you're dribbling, of course, you're doing your dribbles, you're doing whatnot, and then you're gonna pull a bad shot. You know it's a bad shot. So what you do is you go somewhere that the other teammate like is more or less like closer. So by example, it's in this area because the natural instinct of a defender that's right here, he's going to pick up in this area. So you'd go in this area, and then you would go for a shot, but then actually pass it to your teammate, and then your teammate gets a wide open look. You're kidding me! Alright, let's hope that doesn't happen again. So like I was saying, you are standing in this general area, and then you bail out, pass it to your teammate that gets a wide open look, and then absolutely makes this shot because he's the best shooter in the game, and then you have Dimer. So it's a very good move to do. And now let's go in with a more effective move in my opinion. For the second passing play, this is extremely effective, especially when you're playing 2s or 3s. Whenever you do this move, I swear your corner sitter or whoever is shooting the ball, they're going to love you for life. So what you can do is basically you do a layup bailout. This move is extremely tough, so hang on with me the most you can. But if you guys get lost in my explanation, you could look at the controller overlay on the bottom left of your screen. So pretend, let's set a scenario here. So pretend you're dribbling or doing whatnot, and then you get past your first defender. The natural instinct, there's two natural instincts of a corner defender or any defender. It's either they're going to help and defend, which is what you're hoping, or they will stay on the guy sitting corner. So if they help, well, first off, if they don't help, you just take the free layup. That's a given. But if they come and help, this is where this move comes into play. So basically what you do is you drive to the lane, so you hold down right trigger. You drive to the lane, hold RB as well because that's how you pass, and then you do a bailout to the corner, like this. And ooh, big greens. So, like one more time, let's do one more time for the video. So basically, you get by your first defender, the corner comes and helps. You take the layup, but then you actually pass it to the corner, which gives him a wide open shot. This move is extremely abusive, and I want to see this in park. I know I don't want to see this because this is such an abusive move, but I want all the guards with high passing and whatnot, I want you guys to show your skill and start doing this move. This will make you so much better, and this will keep your eyes open for the small things like the defender that's hedging over here, the defender that are like leaving somebody open. This will get you way better at keeping your eyes open and looking for your teammates. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I want to just say a big thank you to every single one of you for the love I've been getting on my videos. I have basically just got back to YouTube, and I have been getting a lot of recognition, a good amount of love, and I just want to say thank you to all of you for supporting me for the time being. And keep in mind, I won't stop. I'll keep trying to put out content for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. You're going for a shot, but you're actually passing it away. So like this. That did a chest pass, but that doesn't matter. And this dude missed. You're kidding me. For a shot, but in fact you are actually...